East Cooper Medical Center. Dr. James Craigie from East Cooper Plastic Surgery is here with the latest in breast reconstruction techniques. And doctor, we were saying this is perfect timing that you're here with October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So a lot of patients have to go through that. So just tell me a little bit about different types of reconstruction that you might do.
Yes, Sharon, thank you for having me.
Sure.
This is a big month for us, and we're trying to get the word out. In general, women who need reconstruction can undergo breast reconstruction using their own tissue, or they can use an implant to replace the breast. Those are the two general types of reconstruction.
Okay, and how do they differ? I'm sure you assess each patient individually as to what she may need, but what are things that you look at that you would use their own tissue or use an implant?
Well, we start from the beginning. If it's someone who's just been diagnosed with breast cancer, we first think of what treatments they would need, and that may impact the timing and what type of breast reconstruction. So it begins with at the time of diagnosis, and then we take each individual person and find a technique that's best for them. In general, there are some women who will choose to use an implant, and then there are certain procedures related to implants. Other women will choose to use their own tissue, and that has other considerations.
Yeah, and is that, we have here natural breast reconstruction. That's without the implant, I would imagine. Are a lot of people choosing that option?
Yeah, sure, Erin. Natural breast reconstruction is a term we use to refer to breast reconstruction using your own tissue, but without sacrificing important muscles. And so it's a way that you can take tissue, maybe extra tummy fat tissue, and use that to rebuild the breasts.
I don't know, how long have you been doing this?
It's been my specialty since 2002.
Okay, so you've seen a lot of changes, and this is, a terrifying, traumatic time for a woman who has to undergo these surgeries, but I imagine that it's a heck of a lot better than it used to be when, you started.
Correct. Things are always changing. We're always trying to make improvements, and our goal is to, at the end of the process, to have a woman feel like her body is put back together and she can move on.
Yeah, so how does a woman choose? Kind of walk me through the process if they find out that, they have to have the surgery, they meet with you, and then how do they decide what type that they want to pursue?
Well, first we get together the specialists who are taking care of the patients and determine what type of treatment would be necessary, whether it's chemotherapy or radiation. Okay. And so after the mastectomy, if someone needs radiation, then we want, usually the procedure of choice may be to put an implant in temporarily or permanently, because the radiation needs to be delivered first. And then we proceed after that with either using an implant or using their own tissue. Otherwise, we try to each person determine what is best for them regarding what type of result they want.
So with October being, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we're trying to get the word out to get women to spread, to go and get their mammograms. How important is it that you see when women catch it early?
Oh, it's very important, because the earlier it's caught, the more successful the treatment. Also, it will change how the mastectomy can be done potentially. The earlier the cancer is caught, then it's possible that a woman could have a nipple-sparing mastectomy versus a more extensive mastectomy that removes more of her normal tissue. So it can make a direct impact on the results.
It makes a lot of sense. All right, doctor, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me, Erin.
Yeah, and remember, be sure to check out abcnews4.com/experts for more information on this topic. Coming up next on Low Country Live, we've got something delicious on this dreary day in the kitchen. We have a famous local chef in the house. Do you know that guy? Yeah, that's Tom. But next to him, our good friend Jeremiah Bacon is here to talk about this weekend's No Kid Hungry Charleston dinner. Scrumptious food for a great cause. We'll tell you how you can buy tickets.